I want my people to watch out from, well, I want my brothers and my sisters to watch out from feminists acting as divine feminine. We got a lot of people who are teaching aspects of enlightenment from pain and from trauma that they went through without going to nature and going through the nature process of healing themselves and mastering themselves before they become a teacher. You have people who are manifesting karmas within their life and teaching from the effects. They're teaching from the effects of their own karmas while going through enlightenment, and that's not giving them full understanding. It's only shifting them away from an important aspect of both polarities into one, and it's causing them to be very feminist. You know what I mean? In the aspect of a woman teaching other women from the mishaps that she's had during encountering man or dealing with certain things in her life. You know what I'm saying? Even with males. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people who are teaching from their own pains and their own karmas without mastering the process or the cycle that the karmas come in that change throughout different people. They're not effectively combating the energy. They're more so combating the physical aspect that the energy comes into their life, and the energy comes on the side of polarity, even within divine masculine or divine feminine. And a lot of people are meeting and connecting along their enlightening without mastering themselves, without fully healing themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's causing poison within the whole community, because we got a lot of women and a lot of men learning from traumatic incidents that happened along their journey that they were supposed to learn from while learning and mastering themselves. So if you want any type of spiritual enlightenment or any type of spiritual advice, I feel that you should go to a spiritual master, someone who's already overcame these energies and can decipher the energies, and show you the energies and the different aspects of learning from these energies. You know what I mean? Because going through your enlightenment and while being in a relationship and trying to find a match to your energy, and you haven't really matched your energy, it creates a karma, because you are attracting where your energy is during your enlightenment. And if you haven't reached the full fulfillment of enlightenment, then that's when you could either become karma for somebody or somebody will be your karma. You know what I mean? Because it takes time and space to truly learn, evaluate, and heal yourself. You know what I mean? Self-healing comes with time and evaluation and a non-biased look at energy. There's no such thing as good and evil. Energy, positive and negative energy, only gets named good and evil as it comes through the consciousness of other people. So when you evaluating people and you see that they have a negative aspect about themselves, you just can't cut the head off of the aspect of negative energy, because the negative energy was filtered through their consciousness. You know what I mean? You got to understand balance. Positive needs the negative energy. The negative energy needs the positive energy to create motion. You know what I mean? And that motion is blocked through consciousness, because the mind today can only focus on one thing at a time. There's no balance in the mind. There's no balance of awareness. And the way to be aware of both energies within the mind, then you as the soul have to be able to detach away from the mind and the body and be able to chastise the mind and the body as karma will do the mind and the body and the soul. So we have a lot of people that's in the midst of learning and not mastering as they learn, because you can master a small aspect of yourself and not fully be a master of yourself, because it's a journey. It's a journey. Even the masters are students, because there's things that they haven't seen and there's levels that they haven't reached beyond the mind and the body, as only the soul. You know what I mean? So you got to look at life as a prep stage for the unseen. And if you are dwelling in one side of polarity without balance, then it's going to be hard for you to ascend through the balance and the cycle of energy that's promised after life. So I really advise men and women to look in nature for restoration. Don't look for restoration in the traumas and the anger and the shouting out from other people that's going through their enlightenment or awakening and haven't fully mastered themselves. So be careful on who you listening to, and always be aware of balance. If whoever you talking to is not presenting balance, then they're just going through their journey and they're still in the learning stage. You would know when one is a master, because the talk will be more soul based than physical based, because the soul is the operator, and the operating aspect must be within balance to be able to tame the mind and the body as an individual. And to be able to pour that water in another vessel, they have to understand balance before they can get that aspect themselves. You know what I'm saying? So look for true masters that that teaches balance, that teaches the need between the masculine and the feminine. You know what I mean? Not make a choice of the divine masculine or divine feminine because of how many people they've encountered in their lifetime in a certain area, because the world is full of people. The world has been, your soulmate could be on the other side of the ocean, and even it takes balance for one to even leave where they was conceived and where they grew up to even experience the journey to meet their true soulmate. You know what I mean? So balance is very important, and you should look for that within your masters and who you're learning from. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to condemn yourself to the karmas of another person. It's my piece. Ashe.